What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about how the energy that you send is felt in your text messages, right? Like when you're texting these girls, a lot of times you don't get text backs because of the energy, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think about the video, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So, when it comes to talking to girls and texting and stuff, like a long time ago, I used to just like send messages all the time, just like be so anxious, right? I just used to be so anxious for like a reply, like, oh my God, what's she gonna say? Like when they say like, oh, when you send a risky text, you just throw your phone to the wall, right? Just like that. The thing is, low key, that energy can be felt, right? I didn't know that. I would just send the text, like whatever text, I would just send it, right? And it's funny because the thing is, like, you could like debate me on this or whatever. Like, if you don't feel like it's not right, then it's like whatever. Like, that's on you. But I'm pretty sure like when someone sends you a text, right, and you read it, it's like you feel that energy, right? It's like sometimes like if someone's angry at you, like they'll send you a text like, oh, right, or like if someone needs a reply from you, like it's like so anxious for a reply from you, and you're just like, damn, what the fuck, bro? Like you kind of like are a little iffy about it. It's like I don't want, like, I always notice for me, a lot of times I'll like wait a little bit, right? Like I'll like wait a while to text a girl back, right? Because I'll just be like, I don't know, like life just gets in the way. I'll just be doing shit, right? And what happened is, like there's, like I would always see like a list. Like sometimes when I wouldn't really like check, like if I would get a lot of messages on Instagram or something, and like every girl just like text me back at the same time or whatever, I would notice that the girls that I like the least, I would actually text them like real quick, right? Because it's like I'm giving that, I don't go fuck energy, right? Like, okay, whatever. I would just like send it to them, right? And they're the ones that I would always, I can't really say that. But those, like the girls that I really cared for the least, I would always text them back real quick. And I would just send it to them like, oh yeah, I'm good, and you? Or whatever. But then the girls that I really liked, it's like I would take time, all right? It's like I would take time to just like swell craft the message, and I'll just be like, okay, this is the perfect thing that I gotta say there. Because the thing is like you want the message to sound good so that you can just like, so you can get a reply back, right? That's what we really want. Just wanted to reply back, because even like the thing is like even if nothing happens with her, it always feels bad to just not have that reply back, right? Because it's like, damn, now she has all the power, right? And you want that power, so you're just like, I need you to text me back so I can ignore you, right? So you can have that power. It's like a weird ass mind games and shit that we play, whatever. So yeah, that's like what happens, right? We just what I would do is I would just like send the message, right, and not really understand the energy I was putting out, right, and I would always be like, oh damn, she didn't text me back. But the thing is, like, because I've been noticing a lot now, like when people text me, it's like I feel the energy. That's like I feel the vibe of the text, right? It's like I can feel. I don't know if it's like there, because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know if it's me feeling this because that's how I feel about the situation, or if it's like the energy that's being sent, right? Like I know if someone's upset at me, I'm gonna react upset, right? Like I'll be upset because I'm just like, I'm upset because of what this person said, right? But the thing is like sometimes I would just like say something. I mean, sometimes I'll just get it and I'll just like feel immediately the tone of the message, right? It's like especially when people send you like those long ass messages, like talking a bunch of shit and you're just like, what the fuck, right? You're just like, I don't know. But yeah, like you just gotta be wary. Basically, just be wary of the things that you say to people, right? Like it's not even just the things you say; it's the energy you put forth in it, right? It's like the old adage that they say. It's not about the words you say; it's about how you say it. It's not about like how you say it. It's like how you go about like your intentions, right? It's like about your intentions with the whole entire situation. It's like, are your intentions pure? A lot of times I find that having, like, honestly, it doesn't even matter about having pure intentions. Just don't have any intentions at all, right? You just don't, like, because it's weird, because like a lot of times you can tell, like, a girl can tell when I'm gonna like if I'm attracted to her before she even see her, right? Like I see it in the grocery store all the time. Like sometimes I'll just like be walking and then a girl that's like really pretty and she'll just be like, it's like I can feel her thinking or like feeling like, oh, this dude's gonna talk to me, right? It's like I can feel her thinking that. And so I see her like walking. It's like, I don't know. It's like I can see things happening before they actually happen, right? It's really weird. But yeah, so then I see her just like walking away and shit, whatever. And I realize, oh, okay, it's because she understands my intention, right? So a lot of times it's just like not even having the intention, just not having any intention with the girl. Like what I would do is just like I'll just be like, oh, okay, I'm not even attracted to you, right? Like I'll just kind of lie and say like, okay, I'm not even like you're mid, right? So I'll just, not that I would lie, but not that I would lie. I would just like point out things in her to like make me not kind of like to like bring her down, right? So that I don't feel like, oh wow, she's so above me, right? Like she's so pedestalized. Like I would just like try to bring her down in my own head, and then to me it's like, okay, she's not so intimidating to talk to, right? Because I don't, like basically, so it is just a way to like keep her around, right? It's weird. It's weird how we humans work. Like life's so weird, bro. Because it's like, why, like, because I'm thinking like that's so disgusting, right? Like to just tear someone down just so that they can be at your level, so you can like talk to them. Like, because the thing is, like, you realize, oh, okay, damn, if you have to tear someone down so that they can be at your level, then why don't you just build yourself up so that you can be at that level, right? Like build yourself up. That way you don't have to be like, because she doesn't want to talk to you because you're lower than her. Because like, speaking of which, there's like I always watch like Fresh and Fit, right, on their podcast, and they're always like, oh, when girls are like, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, they're saying like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Like, what's your value? What do you bring to the table? It's like, she looks good. Like, what else does she need to bring, right? Like they were saying like, oh, a 19-year-old is with a billionaire, right? Like if a 19-year-old is with a billionaire, that means that girl is basically worth $1 billion, right? Like she's worth $1 billion if she's able to be with that billionaire and he's taking care of her and he's buying her all those things. Dudes understand the worth of a girl, right? Like if it's a girl I'm just trying to smash, I'm not gonna take her out, right? I'm just not. I'm just gonna tell her like, hey, let's come through, right? That's just what it is. It is what it is, right? Like I understand, like, okay, this girl's not worth, like, is this girl worth me paying all this money to mic smash, right? Like, because the thing is, like, taking a girl, like, don't be listening to when they say like, oh, you don't have to do this for me, you don't have to do that for me. The thing is, like, yeah, sometimes you don't have to give the girl like luxury dinners and take her to like Dubai or whatever. Sometimes you don't need to do that. But guess what? If a dude's doing that for a girl, it's because he sees her worth as that, right? Like he sees, okay, she's worth this much, because he's doing all these things because he doesn't want her to leave, right? So in order for, like, yeah, a lot of times they don't require that much, but it's just like that's the amount of safe, like it's like a safety, right? Like dudes are here to provide and protect, right? So in order to protect their asset of, okay, this girl's hot and she can be taken by anyone, I don't want to lose her, he protects that asset by, like throwing a bunch of money at her, right? Because then she's like, oh wow, look at all this money. Like, what girl's really gonna complain about going to Dubai on the first date, right? Like, hey, pack up your bags, like, I'll pay you for the day, like, so you don't gotta go to work. We'll go to Dubai, I'll take you shopping, and we'll buy you every food you want and whatever, right? And like, what girl's gonna not take that offer up? You get me? So she's gonna be like, 'cause the thing is, yeah, like, money has that power or whatever. I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, the energy, you can feel the energy, right? Like, a lot of times I'll be like, just like cleaning my room and just like listening to like things on YouTube or whatever, like interviews or whatever, and then all of a sudden, like, I feel the energy, like I feel someone that's like kind of irritating talk, and then I'll just like kind of cringe, right? It's like you cringe because of the energy. It's the same thing as when you're sending text messages, right? It's like the girl kind of cringes at what you say to her. Like sometimes, don't get me wrong, like sometimes you can like be sending girls stuff and having weird energy, and then they'll reply back, right? But are you gonna get her on a date and then smash, right? That's pretty much all I wanted to say on this. Like the video, comment below what you think about it, subscribe if you're new, If you have any questions, I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6fit interviews, and just send me your question. I'll answer in the video. With that being said, let's catch you guys later. Peace.